Devil May Cry redefined what hack-and-slash action could be. Across 5 main titles and 2 reimaginings, it transformed from a gothic horror experiment to a polished action spectacle. This is the evolution of Devil May Cry, complete with sales, scores, and the legacy of Dante. Devil May Cry began as a scrapped prototype for Resident Evil 4, but what emerged in 2001 was a genre-defining title. It introduced Dante, half demon, half human, armed with his sword Rebellion and twin pistols, Ebony and Ivory. Set in a gothic castle crawling with demonic creatures, the game fused frenetic melee combat and acrobatic gunplay. But what made it revolutionary was its stylish rank system, encouraging players to mix combos and avoid damage for a higher score. With eerie fixed camera angles, dramatic opera music, and a gothic tone, it felt like classic horror fused with anime flair. Critics praised its innovation, combat fluidity, and attitude. It was fast, challenging, and unlike anything before it. With over 3 million units sold and a 94 on Metacritic, it became an instant PlayStation classic. Following up such a hit was no easy task. In 2003, Devil May Cry 2 released, but the magic was gone. Dante returned, this time more stoic and reserved, stripped of his charm and energy. The game's tone was much more serious, the environments oddly empty and disconnected. New playable character Lucia was introduced, but her story lacked impact. Combat became slower, enemies less aggressive, and challenge took a back seat. While the visuals were improved, everything else felt watered down. Though it sold over 2 million copies, critics and fans alike were disappointed. With a Metacritic score of 68, it remains the black sheep of the series, a sequel that forgot what made the original special. Capcom went back to the drawing board, and in 2005, they came back swinging. Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening wasn't just a course correction, it was a revelation. A prequel to the original game, it introduced a young, reckless Dante, brimming with confidence and attitude. His iconic red coat, wild hair, and pizza-slinging swagger made him instantly lovable. The story centered around his rivalry with his twin brother, Virgil, who became one of the most beloved characters in the franchise. Gameplay-wise, DMC3 added style switching mid-combat, Swordmaster, Gunslinger, Trickster, and Royal Guard, letting players master different approaches. The game was brutally difficult at launch, but fans loved it for that very reason. Its special edition rebalanced the difficulty and made Virgil playable, winning over a wider audience. With stylish cutscenes, memorable boss fights, and incredible replay value, DMC3 is often considered the true rebirth of the series. In 2008 marked the franchise's debut on next-gen consoles with Devil May Cry 4. It introduced Nero, a mysterious, younger demon hunter with his own combat flair. Armed with the Devil Bringer, Nero could grapple enemies, perform mid-air slams, and pull bosses across the arena. He wielded the Red Queen sword and Blue Rose revolver, both with unique mechanics. Halfway through, players took control of Dante, now older and cockier than ever. His arsenal and style switching gave returning fans a power trip. While the game recycled some levels in reverse, the visual fidelity and depth of combat made it a success. With over 3 million copies sold, DMC4 proved the franchise could evolve while keeping its flair intact.
In 2013, Ninja Theory rebooted the franchise with DMC, Devil May Cry, and the fanbase exploded with debate. Dante had black hair, The world was a psychedelic dystopia. Limbo City was alive, bending, twisting, and fighting back. It was a radical departure. Yet gameplay-wise, it was sharp. Combat was fluid, responsive, and visually stunning. The new Dante could switch between angelic and demonic weapons mid-combo, leading to highly flexible movesets. Platforming and world interaction took center stage. Though longtime fans criticized the tone and design, critics praised the game's execution. With a Metacritic of 85 and over 2.4 million copies sold, DMC carved out its own space in the franchise, a bold experiment that aged better than it started.
After years of waiting, Devil May Cry 5 launched in 2019, and it delivered everything fans dreamed of. Using the re-engine, it was the best-looking DMC yet. Nero returned with a new mechanical arms system called Devil Breakers, each offering unique abilities like time freezing or rocket punching. A new character, V, brought a different style entirely, commanding beasts from a distance. Then there was Dante, now fully realized, with access to his full arsenal and show-stopping moves. His Royal Guard counters, drive, Faust hat, and motorcycle sword were showpieces of mastery. The game's dynamic soundtrack responded to player performance, while its pacing, story beats, and insane boss battles made it a standout. It sold over 7 million copies and won Best Action Game at the Game Awards. It wasn't just a return to form, it was a masterclass in action design.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep watching.